When it comes to anniversaries, no one does it quite like PRS guitars. Let's check out the 40th anniversary PRS Dragon McCarthy. Every 5 years, the Dragon comes around to the PRS camp. It's their way of commemorating another 5 years of the iconic brand with maybe the most impressive guitar that they can create. The Dragon came about with Paul Reed Smith said it was a dream of his that he imagined this guitar with a fire-breathing dragon on the fretboard, and certainly every 5 years they create that. Now, there's a lot that goes into these guitars. I'm not going to go over every single detail. I will put the link to our website down below where you can check this out, but the numbers are incredibly limited as well, so it may have sold by the time you get around to that. But what I am going to focus on is the sort of centerpiece of this guitar, and that's that absolutely incredible fretboard. So with each Dragon that is released, there is a unique fretboard that goes with them, and actually there's a very unique body that goes with it. And the type of guitar as well, for this year they have decided to go with the McCarthy, which is the slightly chunkier body with the three-way selector with the two humbuckers made out of mahogany. Now I'm going to put this stunning guitar down just for a second because there's a passage that I want to read from PRS that really sort of encapsulates what this guitar is all about. The visual draw of this guitar is the extraordinary Dragon inlay drawn by Jeff Easley, a fantasy artist famous for many Dungeons & Dragons rulebook covers, and designed and recreated as inlay by the team at Olsen Inlay. The Dragon is comprised of more than 200 pieces of inlay in an array of materials including blue Pacific opal, brown scale Juma, and gold, black, white and brown mother of pearl. The inlay extends onto the truss rod cover and visually leaps off the pale moon ebony fretboard. The private stock eagle inlaid on the headstock is made from a black and gold web and outlined in gold mother of pearl. So obviously what you are getting in that, not only a commemorative piece of PRS history, but you are getting a private stock instrument, which is the highest caliber that you can get from PRS, which I can attest to, you know, the very little playing and the very little playing I will do on this guitar, because this will go to a very, very happy home, I would imagine. I don't want to play it too much. So the playability, the sound-wise, it's all absolutely exceptional. And even just if we're to look at the top, the back, Cerakote neck on that as well, it just feels absolutely incredible. But again, that centerpiece is those inlays there. The team at Olsen Inlays have just done an absolutely remarkable job with this. This is the Dark Dragon for this year's one, and just the pop, blue, green, even against that, the black up the top there as well, it's just absolutely stunning. It's quite funny actually playing a guitar of this sort of like attention to detail, I guess, because you sometimes forget that, you know, what you're playing is, because, you know, sometimes maybe you won't see it when you're kind of looking down at maybe just like the side dots or something, but you catch these little glimpses of colour, just go, oh my word, I am playing, you know, almost like a work of art here. It's really that kind of fine line between a guitar and an actual like piece of art with this. And then you forget that, you know, you can make sounds like this on it. Obviously, you know, this thing is made to rock, but I can understand the apprehension of not wanting to play with, you know, such a beautiful looking guitar. So with these being anniversary guitars, and with them obviously coming out with a brand new one every single 5 years, there is only 165 of these guitars available worldwide. And of course, when you look at the actual detail that goes into this, it would be crazy to think that they can mass produce something like this. So for anyone who is a huge fan of PRS guitars, for anyone who, you know, wants a kind of piece of history for that particular branding, you'll know exactly what the Dragon is. But I just feel quite privileged that I got a chance to actually sit down and get a couple of sounds out of it as well. Now I'm going to go put this back in its case and put it back in whoever decides to purchase this. I hope you're very happy if you do see this video, and try and get some of those sounds I was getting out of it as well, because it's absolutely fantastic. But for everyone else, what do you think about the PRS Dragon? Let us know down in the comments below, and while you're there, give us a like and a subscribe, and you keep I'm saying it a bit too fast there. I'm too excited about this guitar. You can keep up with all the news at Guitar HQ. But until next time, I've been Kieran, and this has just been a very quick look at the 40th anniversary PRS Dragon McCartney. McCarty. Have a great day. Should I maybe do that bit again at the end there?
No, I always say McCartney in my head.
Yeah, it's hi Paul.
Yep.